September 12th, 1987. My
Oh,
name is
motherfucker.
Major
I think
Alan
I'm stuck.
Schaefer, also known as
No, I'm
Dutch,
not.
U.S. Army veteran, Special Ops Commander, and the only
I dig it
survivor
though, dude. It's cool.
of the Valverde incident. These tapes are my personal testimony. Insurance. Should anything happen to me, what I found won't be lost. My team was brought in to rescue a Guatemala cabinet minister and his aide, who had been captured by guerrilla forces in Valverde. We located the downed helicopter and the skinned bodies of those aboard, hung in nearby
I like
trees
blinked and there was a guy in front of me.
in the hands of guerrilla fighters. After assaulting their camp, it became clear that the mission was a setup. American intelligence had sent us to retrieve the captured agents who had been on recon for future military action. But none of that matters, because while we were clearing out the guerrillas, something was hunting us. An invisible killer tracked us as we made our way to the extraction camp. 24 hours.
I'm ready and the guys were not dropping.
Rick Hoffman,
What the fuck?
Lane Keeper, Mac Elliott,
I just shot these guys like 74 billion times and die.
and Al Dillon, the best soldiers I've ever known. Men I trusted with my life were butchered like animals. It was a nightmare. We walked in with
Guys,
guns,
just a warning, this
but it
OWF
had
gun
perfect
sucks
camouflage,
in this game.
advanced weaponry, and could see heat. It was strong and smart, a pitiless hunter. I waited, I watched, and then I understood it.
Exactly.
When I saw how it hunted, I spoke. As it lay dying, the button, fuck you, activated an explosive device. I barely escaped the blast.
What the
My
fuck,
radiation
man?
sickness and the crater of the explosion are the only evidence it ever was here. I have given my official statement to Agent Peter Keys of the OWLF,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
not right.
become clear I needed to investigate Valverde myself. Keys was thorough, but he asked all the wrong questions. Maybe a proof of their own life, but that life sees us as game.
Yeah, she's like running
It's
with
an
us.
alien whose first contact with humanity was to hunt us for sport. All Keys cared about was the technology lost in explosion.
700.
He can see the
Jesus,
jungle
crazy.
for the trees. I see
Shit,
the
I
threat.
just ghosted us.
He sees the opportunity. Spies are all the same. I mean, we aren't people to them. We are assets.
Yeah, I
How
just got
many
scared the fuck out
soldiers
of
would
me.
he feed to those monsters just for a chance to steal from
Yeah,
them or
same
to
here.
learn from them? The government can't be trusted. So I'll have to do this on my own. I'm cutting my treatment short and going off the grid. I will make my way back to South America to Valverde. I was told that there were stories about demons who make trophies of man. I'd like to hear those stories.
What on this?
April 8th, 1991. I'm not dead yet. I'll admit, I regret not curing my radiation
Yeah, we
sickness
gotta catch
before
up,
I
boys.
left. It made leaving the country difficult. I cashed in a few favors, took one too many off-the-book flights in rusted-out buckets, but I made it back to Valverde. The area was on lockdown, sealed by American intelligence for study. The complex centered on a crater from the alien self-destruction. I found the scientists slumming in the local bar. A few drinks, a couple of threads later, he was ready to talk. It wasn't much, barely anything I didn't already know. The blast emitted a form of radiation they'd never seen before. Some believed it was extraterrestrial, some didn't. I did not to bribe, there's nothing to buy. I decided to let them keep
Dude.
searching in vain.
I just shot 5 times into the Zach and he didn't die.
I've been touring villages and small towns using the cover of an author, writing about South American
How many
folklore.
of you guys are there?
I didn't know it got in, but I took my money and told the stories. The closer we were to the jungle, the more there were devils in the trees. Some were
Oh,
bullshit,
double headshot.
made up on the spot, and some carried consistencies that I couldn't ignore.
Maybe it.
Whatever it was, the demons who make trophies of man, the devil of the trees,
I think it was on top
the
of us,
small
but...
taker. The stories always began in the hottest summer that they could.
Alright boys, I'm gonna be praised there.
In the summer of 1987, Valverde Valley broke its all-time high in temperatures. They loved the heat because it was something at home. Everything else confirmed the truth of the story. Proud warriors pinned the tent, skulls and spines
What the
ripped
fuck,
from
I'm
their
stuck to the chair.
bodies. Maybe it was obvious from the beginning.
Oh no, I
It
saw,
wasn't
sorry,
until
but...
I heard the stories that I truly accepted the purpose of this mutilation. I mean, they're taking trophies. They travel impossible distances to hunters, skinners,
The damn prison was
some
an
alien
uncontested.
fireplace on another world. It would be disgusting if it weren't so familiar. Where do I go now? No, I'm here. Take away from all this intel is that they've been doing this for decades, centuries maybe. They're coming back, and I need to be there when they do. June 27, 1992. It's hard to remember that the most important part of an operation is patience. You can plan the perfect op, but you can't account for everything. If shit goes south, there's nothing to do but to adapt and finish the mission. Sometimes you just get lucky. I was in the dock, 10 clicks downriver from the Valverde border, figuring out my next move. I was ready to tap again. I thought that I was everything to the safe. There was nothing left to respond. The OWLF had abandoned the destination 7 years ago. That thought that they already shipped out to America. That's when I saw Agent Booth's dive skip to the dock. I mean, I haven't seen Keys since I gave my fifth statement to him. It was impossible, but the idea was he was his buddy. All agents, I mean, the clean, tidy outfits give them away all the time. I mean, they don't want to get down in the dirt, you see. That's what they pay soldiers to do. He walked up, looked right at me, and shook my hand. I mean, with the radiation sickness, they had lost a lot of weight, so I thought that he maybe wouldn't recognize me, but then he greeted me like we were old pals. Keys is a good spy. Saying nothing, implying everything. We spent the next few hours trading war stories at the bar. If you'd heard us, you would never have suspected that we were trading intel as an alien manhunter. His cover was that they have been looking for a serial killer, a sadist who has been operating in the area for years, hunting people like animals and then skinning them alive. He's
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
quite
talk
bad.
about
Oh, I was. I'm dead now.
They don't come out and tell the stories. Anyways, they were just
Grenade to the face, did it?
surveying villages for information, locating witnesses. He did confirm
Yeah, it's a
one
good
thing
game
that only
to
considered.
have grenades, dude.
He told me how the killer chose his victims. They were always armed. A rifle, a pistol, a knife in the boot. He wasn't taking
Yeah, I know
kids
that.
or random villages. He wanted a challenge. Whatever it was a hunter. And it's still hatred for war. I wish there would be a foil military action.
Where's that?
But the truth
In the
was
tree.
still we are prey, animals, fit only to be hunted. Keys and his buddies paid the tab, and but the boy left.
Yeah.
He winked at me and said,
Do it quick! Shoot it!
stay out of the jungle. That's
Come, bro, it's Perry. Let's go, bro.
I tracked Keys
Go.
and his team for weeks,
Where you,
but
son?
they didn't learn anything.
Run.
Maybe they knew that I was there, maybe they didn't, I don't know. I've risked enough for now. I think it's time to disappear. Keep my ear to the ground.
Flashback out.
paid.
Eyes down.
Shoot them! It's good at hurt!
He's on me, boys. I'm dead.
March 3rd, 1996, Zaire.
I'll get it.
I thought I could wait. I thought that I could hold back and make my move at the right time. I couldn't. Fuck.
There's no one on the
I
podcast.
had to find them. I needed to hunt it. And then they would hunt me.
We're moving out!
That with any private military company that was headed into the hot zone.
Over here!
I pulled every string, cashed out every favor just to follow the sweat and the death that attracted the demon. I eventually put together a team myself. Lost soldiers and haunted men, willing to fight and to die wherever I led them. They thought that I was a legend, and I let them believe that. I'm quiet and good in what I do. They needed them to see me as a legend,
Yeah, boys.
so that they could take them to die in a sweltering jungle. We went on more missions than I can remember. We didn't fire until we were fired at. They thought that it was my code. It wasn't. I was waiting, watching.